Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the SLY podcast. This is probably the greatest episode of the SLY podcast that has ever been.
Edgy dickhead.
Wow.
Fucking G. Now who's fucking smart water?
Wow.
You are, dick.
Wow. This, just as I'm about to do a real heartfelt, emotional introduction.
Because I tell you why.
This guy.
Fucker, you told me it couldn't be done. Davey told me I couldn't get the label off of smart water. Well, aren't you? Oh, now look at him.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to try it.
Now who's the fool?
Yeah.
What a way to start a pod, by
There
the way.
we go. But you know what? This is, I just want to say to people are probably watching this. And by the way, how long did it take you to do that?
I've been trying for the last hour, to be fair. There you go. But you're muscles guy. You're muscles guy. I'm cardio king.
Yeah, well, I'm both now, mate. I'm the cardio muscle guy.
Well, I don't know about that. But you're certainly the nation's hero.
Well, yes. Well, that's what I want to say. For now. Well, give it a day.
Until the news comes out.
I'm the SLY guy.
What is weird, there will be people out there that'll be like, we're waiting for it.
I know.
Like, I might not even have done anything yet.
I know, yeah.
And then, like, I'll do something in about 20 years and go, Aaron Butler called it.
Yeah,
I'll be like, no.
They'll clip it and go, he knew.
He knew. Exactly. Like, that's what
And
they
then
did.
I'll get in trouble because they go, that bastard didn't say anything.
Like, that was like the whole allegation was a lot of, like, dodgy comedians and all. They were like,
like
people
CK
knew. Yeah, people knew all along and they kept it under their hat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? I'm a clean guy and I'm happy to be alive. I just want to point that out.
We all are.
Because the last time we recorded the pod, not being dramatic, but a bit of me thought I might die doing this charity bike ride.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I want to shout out the team, Ian. I want to shout out
Watkins? Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Aaron, this has been the worst. I want to shout out Ian McCarthy.
invited me to this thing.
I know, but not already to ruin it. Ian McCarthy. I want to shout out Fraser
It's not
and
a real
Mark
guy.
from the bike house.
Not real guys.
They saved my life, and everybody else who brought me here and kept me alive. Thank you.
There you
We
go.
did it. We raised the money for Action Mental Health. I'm a changed man, and I think I'm coming into life with new fervour, new attitude, new focus,
Yeah.
and new appreciation and gratitude.
And less ass.
And less ass.
Less ass, more sass.
Less ass and more. I'm coming.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
well,
coming.
whoa,
I'm
all
coming.
right. No,
I'm
please
coming in
don't.
strong. I'm coming for you,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Whoa. And we're sassy.
But yeah, I think you've been given a second chance at life at this point.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
No, there were times along the way I thought I had genuinely died, and maybe this was heaven to me. Maybe this, like, because I never in my life experienced the visions of a mirage before. You know, when they say,
Okay.
like, in the desert, people see like little palm trees and these pooling loads of water. I was seeing animals
Right.
on my bike ride at several different points, and I was like, oh, let's go and stroke this animal. And then as I got closer, it was like a fly tipped oil tank. I'm like, oh, I
okay.
thought I was a cow. Dang
Class.
it.
You're licking it and all.
Yeah, it's like, oh, is this a little dog I can go and stroke? And you're like, nah, it's just a pile of cow
It's
shit.
just a child, Dave.
Yeah.
Put them away.
Yeah. So on the whole, I did
On
it.
the whole, not great.
No, on the whole.
But on the WHOLE.
On the whole, with a W, yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Obviously, my wife, Catherine, nurse.
Yeah.
She did a
when
wee bit of an ass
I was going to
estimate.
say, when she did the
Yeah.
the inspection.
She said to me that I had, I think that what's called either bed sores or pressure sores, or I think they're maybe one and the same. You know, when old
Probably.
people don't move and they can't move.
Or
they get-
like people on that show, My 600-Pound Life, and they're bedridden.
No, but not even, they don't really get it because they're super fat.
Do they not?
Not as much as like the super skinny. I think it's because they don't have enough in their bones. They're just robbing. But I think, yeah, if you're bedridden and you're 600 pounds, it's not a good look. But no, she had said to me, like, because she goes out of your entire body, the area with the least meat is your ass, which is not good. Like,
For a man
like,
of your
stature, yeah,
that
It's not good.
isn't ideal.
No.
I'll say this: is there anything that could have been done to prevent your hole getting shaved off you?
apparently not.
Or was that an inevitable?
Well, see, whenever I like, this is the thing. First and foremost, how the process came about, I was asked. I'm saying ass a lot here. I was asked.
Who pitched the idea? Who also came up with like the 300-mile thing?
Right, so let's tell you how.
Can I get a rewind?
Yes, you can get a rewind. I
select
was
it?
so you did a gig with me at the start of the year.
Yes.
We did 2 nights in the
Yes.
Mac.
Yes.
To raise awareness for Action Mental Health. So obviously a fantastic cause, one that I was like, I'll do it for. Because obviously you get asked to do a lot of things as a comedian.
Yeah.
And some of the things you'd be like,
People want a lot off you.
yes. And sometimes you're like, I don't know if I fancy this.
Yeah.
This is a charity that I think do a lot of great work. And I was like, yeah. So it was the first, my first engagement, worked a bit of, obviously arranging comedians is maybe tougher than cycling 300 miles on a lot of occasions.
Yeah.
Trying to get guarantees that they're going to show up.
Yeah, true.
Not looking at anyone in particular, I am.
Yeah.
And we did a couple of nights there. Obviously the charity was a bit sort of worried that it would be like how it's going to work and all. I was much more blasé about that. I'm like, listen, all you need to do is book. Don't worry,
But
it's
they
fine.
will come.
And it did. 2 great nights there. Raised a lot of money for the charity. They then, following that, got in touch again. I was like, listen, Dave, we enjoyed what happened. If you want, we'd like to talk to you about something. And I was like, oh no, what have I done? It's another gig here, maybe.
The news is out.
So they go to me, we would like you to offer you to be an ambassador for the charity, which obviously, when I was asked, was touched by it and very humbled, and I was like, thank you very much. And now they went, now, as part of that, like, we'd like you to do something. And I thought, oh, sweet, we get a photo shoot, bespoke photo shoot done. You know, maybe me doing some, like, crazy poses, you know, and, like, announce the signing.
I love that your idea of an ambassador is you being like Pudsey for
Yeah.
Action Mental Health.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm a mascot.
Yeah,
Class.
and that's what I thought they would
That's
want.
all I have to do.
So then
A sexy photo shoot
Yeah,
for
just-
Action Mental Health.
yeah, feeling a bit down. Check this out.
Yeah.
You know? So they were like, we think we do a challenge to sort of announce it, that you're the new ambassador. And I was like, okay. And they go, this guy Ian, they were saying our colleague Ian's a bit into like, now Ian, to put it out there, he's a Terminator. He's a psycho. For his fun, he does stuff that most people, like, he loves to go to do paddle boards, he loves to do Ironman events, he loves to cycle big distance, he loves to climb mountains, he loves to hike, he loves to run, just for the crack. You know what I like to do for the crack? Eat sweets and watch TV, right? So there's levels to this. So they were like, he's got this idea that you like the... So whenever they said, I went over the Zoom, nah, you're sweet. And then they go, oh, would you not think about it? And I went, you know what I'll do? I'll be a chicken, because I'll go, listen, I would love to do it. If it was my choice, I'm there, I'm signed up, but I don't know how my wife's going to take it, you know, the idea of me going away. And then it's like, and my parents they worry a lot about me, like, so.
The
I think,
idea of me going away.
Yeah.
Knowing your wife
Uh-huh.
would love the idea of you going away for a few days.
Yeah, well, at some point I thought I'd be going away forever. You know, it's like, but she said that, like, but then I was like, let me just check if it's okay with her, because obviously she's looking after the kids and all. And then my mum and dad, my mum worries a lot, and I wouldn't want to give her super anxiety about me, you know, potentially, because my mum I'll say something and my mum will go, oh, but, and then just offend me for 5 minutes by telling me all that's wrong with me and all that might happen to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll ask them, and if they say okay, I'll do it. So I went downstairs and like, yeah, guys at Action Mental Health said they want me to cycle around all their event, or like all their units and offices and stuff. And she's like, that sounds like a great idea. You'd be doing a great thing for charity. And in my back of my mind, I went, oh, fuck you. You've absolutely done me
So
in
you're
there.
blaming her.
Yes. And then I asked my mum, and mum went, oh, that'd be brilliant. So I went, oh, okay. They've both said yes, I'll do it.
See, I'm blaming you still.
Yeah.
Because you could have just cut it in the bud very easy.
I know.
You're being a big lad. That is your
You know
problem.
what? I'm not necessarily being a big lad, but I also...
You're being a good big lad.
I'm being a good big lad, but also I'm like, I think that if you can do something and you can help, you should do it.
Well,
Especially if it's something as serious as this. Now,
Yeah.
I haven't cycled from I was 10. I'm nearly 40.
Yeah.
That's a big gap.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to do a bit of cycling in the interim. It took a lot of time doing the prep, but then it was stressful too, trying to have to... And the furthest I think I cycled before I started was, I think, 20 miles. So I think that was the most I'd done in one go.
You wonder why I was so fucking
Yeah.
stressed out and so worried about you
Yeah.
on Friday and Thursday and Wednesday, because you were recording 2 panel shows for me on the final day of your bike ride.
Yeah.
And you just kept going, I'll be grand, mate, I'll be grand, mate. And you fucking, the cheek.
Yeah.
Now, with it being said, it was one of your finest performances. So maybe go out and do it again for this Friday if you want.
But I also think I was deluded and totally delusional, and my brain was gone. It was like, never have I felt brain like frizzle like it. I was like, so I did it, and we managed to go through. Now, that being said, like before we started, like Ian and stuff was telling me, like I was looking at him in the face being like, no, I'll be able to do, like it's going to be flat, like it's going to be long, but it's going to be flat. And he was like,
Definitely not flat.
yeah. And you know what? I actually think they got more hills put in just for me to do this. I think they've paid people to do it.
Made speed bumps and all this.
I'll tell you what, they don't need speed bumps. Minister for Infrastructure, fix the roads. Like, it was like being penetrated constantly for 3 days.
Oh boy.
And you know, some people might like that.
Psychic Glenn does the biggest charity bicycle in the next month. I'm doing it for the full year, Dave.
But it was oh my god, and see some like and everybody I spoke to before that was like, oh, you're arse, and I was kind of like, I mean, it'll be fine. Oh, you're arse.
Small seed, isn't it? Is that what it is? Because it says a seed.
It's small and it's hard.
Yeah.
And it's like it just rubs, and then obviously the weight just pressing on it.
Not put cushion on it. Is that me being mad?
No. In fairness, on this about the midway through the second day, they put like a cover on the seat. But that maybe for a second helped. You
should have took a hotel pillow and just put it on it.
You know what would have been better if we had done the same distance, but I was in one of those things that like Indian kings sit on, and they just have people carrying it.
Oh, like an elephant thing? Or
yes,
no?
Oh, so like I would just be sitting and then they carry me.
Aye, I'd love to see a Dave's charity Indian elephant walk for 300 miles.
Yes, well that'd be good fun. Now I don't think I'm gonna on my own legs or on a bike ever do that again. I'll definitely call to some of the offices in my car
here
and see people and chat to people, because there's a lot of good work there, but I'll not be doing it naturally.
You've done your time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think you can just there is never any shame in. Here's one of my best traits, I believe, recently: saying no to stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I learned. From this, and I said to them to their faces, I went, you know what I've learned out of this? To be better at saying no to things.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta fucking be like, listen, I'd love to, but I have a life. You know. Nah, you did it. Fair play. You're the nation's hero for a while now. That'll pass soon. Yeah. And then you'll be back to just regular old Davey again.
And then but you know what though? I think it's changed me as a person, because I don't think I've ever done anything as difficult. So anything that I'm asked to do will seem easier than that.
Well, you can run the marathon now.
No.
No.
Well, we've
next
already...
year's Max. I'll send them a message here. I'll say this. I have a bone to pick with Action Mental Health, because on the Wednesday we seen your wee Instagram. You're all jolly and all. The adrenaline on the first day. Great. I wake up. Noon or something. I don't know when I wake up, but I wake up as you're like on your wee bike tracks, and I get a message from Action Mental Health being like, Aaron, Dave's really struggling 25 miles in the day. We're not sure he's going to make it. No, blah, blah, blah.
Did they?
I was going I should just read the message. Do you want me to read the message?
I don't know if I do.
Yeah, I do. But Ted, here... So, hold on. Exactly, yeah. I was like, I'm in bed. Let me see.
Oh dear.
Well, the internet's bad in here, but I'll try fire it up on the Wi-Fi. Let me see.
Oh my days. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, so I had to then message your wife to be like, are you in touch with Dave? Is he alright?
No, because that's what I had these because when I stopped for a water break, like I had all these messages from Catherine being like, I'm really worried about you, and I was like, I'm sweet, like, in the grand scheme of things, like I'm in bits, but I'm okay. Like,
right. Here's what it is. Dave is around 125 miles in and is properly struggling. Just off the phone with the team, and by the sounds of it, he's really deflated. They're currently in Oher and have to make it up to Derry by this evening. We'd appreciate some words of support. And then I start freaking out, and I was like, is he going to finish it? I was like, is he all right? I was like, where is he now? So I was like trying to see what route you were on, see if I could get to him, whatever. So then I had to message Catherine being like, is your Dave alive?
Now, I'll be honest, there were low points along the way. Ocker was one of the low points. Now,
I mean, Ocker's a low point whenever you're just near it.
Now, I will point out, I don't know the name of this place. I don't know.
Clogher?
No, it was in Ocker. But whoever it was, shout out to that cafe and that cafe owner.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was the nicest scone I've ever had in my life, and the nicest cup of tea, because I was ready for quitting.
Right, okay. Yeah,
ready for quitting. Went in, I got a cushion on a seat, because by that point, my arse had been riddled. It had been absolutely pummeled. Like, I think I'd rather be kneecapped than have that done to my arse again. Like, see if I was,
you know what I mean?
But see if I was like an evil dictator.
What do you think's worse though? 300 miles on a bike or 1,000 guys?
You know what? That's my next challenge. Yeah. I mean, it'd be less difficult on my arse, I'd say. You know. But yeah, and then you could help as well. You could do a wee pump, and then that'd be your bit.
Oh no, I don't want to do a wee pump. I'll set it out. Shane joined you for the bike, so he should join you for that one as well.
Yeah, but
got the 3 in here.
Yeah. 300. Just 300 every year. The 300 challenge.
Something. Yeah.
But I think like when I was in Oher there, I was like properly down, and then before I got back on the bike again, I was in. You know what I love in life? I love a wee bun.
Yeah.
I love a cup of tea.
Yeah. What bun did you have in Oher?
Just an unbelievable scone, real butter, bit of jam, bit of energy up. But then we went back outside. The rain had started. It was grim. I had like another. See, when I was in Oher, it's probably like another 4 hours to get the Enniskillen or some shit. And I was like, wow. Because at one point I felt like I'd been cycling for about 4 hours. I go to Ian, how long do we have left? And he was like, oh, so and so miles. Like, I don't really understand how far that is. And give me hours. And he was like, yeah, 6. I think 6 until we get a break. 6 until we get a break. Fuck my life, right?
What are you listening to anything?
No.
You raw dogging it?
Yeah.
You didn't listen to anything for 300 miles?
No.
Are you insane?
You
left you and your own thoughts for fucking... Well, any wonder you were fucking struggling?
Yeah.
At least put on Rogan for a bit.
because I needed to hear the cars coming nearby.
Keep one AirPod out. Oh, Jesus, Dave.
But then that'll fall out.
I can't do a 1 hour plane flight without an AirPod in.
No, but I got to chat to Ian a bit, which was good.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
You had fucking 3 solid days with the guy.
I thought a lot about stuff as well.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, I sang Fix You by Coldplay in my head over and over and over and
what's
over.
mad is...
We try your best, but you don't succeed.
Do you know what's mad about that?
Cry my eyes out.
If you had 1 AirPod, you could have just listened to that on loop. You didn't have to sing it.
I know.
Fucking hell, dude.
And I spoke to the animals, so it was a good time. Maybe that was the moment that I think a lot of people worried about me. Now, I don't remember it in the moment until I saw the video afterwards where I'm just having a good time with the cows. But like, I felt like I needed some sort of affection. And
you cried a lot, didn't you?
I cried twice.
Okay. That's a lot, though.
No, I would say,
over
I dare say,
period.
Like, I cried twice, but I cried from Portadown to Enniskillen. So that's, yeah. There was a lot of like going down hills.
Leaving Rushmere.
Yeah. But like, I mean, I don't mean disrespect to anybody in Portadown. Yeah. But if I don't see Portadown again, that's okay. Because why is Portadown on top of a hill? So why to get to Portadown do you have to cycle up a hill? And why to leave Portadown? In fact, it's in the middle of a hill. Yeah. Because then you have to cycle up. Why is it always up? Now, Strabane, moi. Hugo like Duncan, Rory Woods, Emer Maguire. Fucking love you guys,
right?
Because it is downhill into Derry.
Oh, it's all downhill.
Strabane. And I tell you what, see when I was going from Strabane, buzzing, loving it, cycling through. See, going into Derry, I felt like the Goonies. My mate Phil met me in Strabane. That lifted my spirits no end. Me, Ian, and Phil just heading into Derry. You know why? Because dinner was going to be on the table, and we're going to have a pint. And it was great. Got into the Guildhall, loads of people out there. I mugged everybody because I went the wrong way in the Guildhall, so everyone was out to greet me, and I went in the back door. Of course I did.
Classic.
And got there, spoke to some people, and again, you know what? That's the thing that I think. Like initially, I was like, the 300 miles challenge enough, but I didn't really take into account that we'd be going into every office and chatting to people, and like.
I mean, that's training.
But you know what?
I'd had no chat in me.
I didn't really, but then I was like I'm on board here to be an ambassador. I'm not on board here to be an athlete. Right. They've not hired me to be an athlete. I'm not here to show my athletic prowess. I'm brought on board to have chat to people, bring a bit.
I like how now you're deciding that you're not an athlete, even though you were doing.
But
that.
I'm gonna be an athlete. I can't wait to get back in the gym again and pump the.
Right. Okay.
Because if I can put my body through that, I can lose a bit of weight. Like, can't I?
Yeah. How many calories a day were you burning?
Over 10.
Yeah, you would be.
Over 10 easy. Yeah. Like, but and my Fitbit died one of the days, so I only got 7 and I was fucking raging.
That's a
fucking
shame,
raging. But I was probably eating less than I would have done normally too, which was bad.
Yeah. That's...
you know, it was a dark moment when we left Downpatrick, I think. Yeah, Downpatrick to go to Newry, and like I hadn't really eaten that well. And like food wise, like I hadn't had proper food. It was like we're taking on like shakes and gels and stuff. And the guys were like, get some of these like energy gels in, which you would have taken to run the marathon.
I took them before, yeah.
So,
Some people apparently shite themselves eating those. Are you one?
well, so,
I'll say this, I never did. I have a good bowels.
well, apparently this can happen, and I wasn't aware of that.
My gels, did you think?
I took 2.
Oh, that's not even that much.
No, but before I left, and then we're going, and apparently they're like, this is going to be one of the most picturesque parts of the whole journey. And like,
You're like, oh, by the time I shite all over
as
it.
I was going, I was like starting to fart. I'm like, I don't believe that's entirely wind. You
Right.
know? And then
Was the fart boosting you a wee bit? Like a Mario Kart speed
It was
boost?
getting me really stressed out because, you know, there's no stress and anxiety like really needing to shit and urgently.
Oh, for you as well. You're
Oh.
a guy that does not hold it well.
No. And I got to
You get
somewhere
angry.
and we were like, I was getting angry and we
You're
were
the
there.
shitty Hulk.
We had Joanna with us who'd come in to join us for that leg and she was great and I felt I couldn't give her any chat.
Who's Joanna?
Joanna's just one of the volunteers who works for Action Mental Health, came to
Okay.
join us from
Okay.
that area. And it's, you know,
Not
anyone...
an ambassador?
No, only me and Reese McClanagan, whatever. And
Oh, you.
me and Reese. And
McClanagan.
we were like...
Why didn't he do the 300 mile back?
Because he matters. He's just at surgery and he's an icon, right? So we were going out and like I just couldn't give her
I
any
love
chat.
the idea of you and him side by side. They're looking, going, which one of these two do we ask to do the 300 mile cycle?
Yeah. But now in fairness to him, he did the last bit with me up the
Reece
Stormont.
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
how good of him.
Yeah,
The
that was-
last bit,
that
the
was good to
glory
see.
leg.
But,
I see you, Reece.
But we were going in Dundrum and I just felt like I'd been good crack with everybody. Apart, I couldn't give it to Joanna because I just knew
why?
I was going to shit myself.
All right.
So like as we're driving around, we go, and then Ian was like, "Oh, look at that view," and I was like, "Just fuck off, man. Just I need to stop for shit." And I was like, the guys in the van with all the like the energies, like if the bike broke down and all, I was like, "Do you have any bog roll in there?" And they were like, "No," but they went, "We did think of bringing some," and then we just didn't. And I was like, "Oh, class, lads."
Class, yeah.
So then I said, "Joanna, where's the nearest place we can go?" And she goes, "There's a like a cafe up here." So
That poor cafe.
burning down to get the cafe, went in. Some dude, like similar to you, like about your age, your kind of style, just gets up casually as I'm walking. Now I say walking through, like barely hobbling through like a Walking Dead. He just gets up off his wee seat and just walks in the toilet in front of me. One bog in there. He just gets in, closes the door, locks it. And I'm like, I can't. So I had to go down. Had to head to the Dundrum Inn, I think it is it? Or the Dundrum Arms, or whatever the main pub in Dundrum is. Got in there and I felt so bad. I said to the guy, "Can I use your toilet, please?" And he was like, "I work away." Straight in there. It was like
They
the
closed the
opening
place for the rest of the day.
the Hell's Gates. It was just shit everywhere. And then for some reason when I stood up or wiped my bum, I got tummy cramps and then I boked. So not only did I have like explosive diarrhea, I boked everywhere too. So it was carnage in there. And that was a low point. But see, when I got to
Yeah.
do the shit, because a bit of me was like, I can like see if I am injured
Yeah.
or I have to pull out of it,
Yeah.
I can get over that
Yes.
because it can't be helped.
But if I shit myself
If I
out of this,
shit myself out of this, I'll never get over that. Remember, you're the guy that tried but failed by shitting himself. Remember, you're the scum of Dundrum, the fucking bum of Dundrum. You shite yourself the most. And you know what? Dundrum's beautiful, but I don't know if I'll ever think about it in any other way.
Yeah.
And then like Ian had a few stories as well. He's like, I've got like other people are like, he's got some unbelievable stories and he'll save. And then he was like, I was like, tell me stories. He goes, no, I'll save them whenever you're
Just
really,
starts reading you Schindler's List screenplay.
whenever you're in trouble. Like, and then he hit me with all the stories in Dundrum. Like, I was like, oh.
Oh, he waits till you
Yeah.
need to take a biggest
And
dump.
then and it was a bad time for me. But you know, we made it through. And you know another thing, like your arse is so hammered
Yeah.
that like it hurts to wipe your bum, and you have to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you have to squeeze between these two new formed lumps in your ass, and it's so sore.
You had to bumper over the toilet when you were going. Did you sit on it?
I just yeah, I don't know. I think I actually had already shat before it sat down. And Dundrum sends my trouser. I thought I might have shit a bit on my clothes here, but
So you didn't do energy gels anymore after that?
no more energy gels, no. But it did a lot of the electrolytes and a lot of those sort of salted waters and
On
stuff.
the marathon, I did 6 energy gels. Yeah. Like one every, like, sort of flipping 10K or whatever, or
Yeah,
5K.
but I think I was getting sort of the similar energy from the drinks. You know, I
Okay.
got those, you know, I think they're you know, the wee like tubes you drop the wee tablets into the water.
Oh, yeah.
So I did that and a bit of electrolytes.
I hate the wee
But
tablets.
you know what was great though?
They're chalky.
Like the guys in the bike house obviously are expert cyclists. I think some of them were professional cyclists.
Right.
But then they were like, oh, this is gross. At the end of the first day, like, this is gross. You can get that into it, but it's stinking. It was just a protein shake. And see, for me, I was like, oh,
That's beautiful.
That's what I love.
Flavour?
Chocolate. I just got it right into me. And they're like, that's normally stinking. I'm like, no. I love it.
Yeah.
Much better in those
I don't know
gels.
why you were shitting yourself in Dundrum.
Yeah.
Big stinking chocolate protein shake, fucking down in one. Guzzle.
Then when I got for dinner on night one, Catherine surprised me.
Oh, why?
So she turned up. And I like, again, that brought me almost to tears.
Right.
You know what? That was the main
Anything
thing.
brings you to tears.
But see, any bit of support, because that's the thing. Like, you don't think anyone cares, and
No.
I think, and obviously to a lesser extent than what maybe some people who are availing of the service feel.
Yeah.
But you're just doing it, and you're sort of going a bit like, why did it's so hard in parts. I was going, why the fuck did I bother if no one really cares and no one's donating and no one's spreading the word, and that was a bit of a fucking kicker. And then, like, when you see the money rising and rising, and you see, like, you get messages from people who are like, I got an email from a guy I need to reply to, actually, saying that he has self-referred himself to Action Mental Health from seeing this. And, like, if you raise no money, but you help one person, that's still a victory.
Yes.
But I'd be like, I'm not doing anything ever again if I raise not one penny and I can't use my anus anymore.
Yeah.
But that's the good thing about it. And like in Enniskillen, that was the one that kind of like, it's this fact will live with me forever until something's done about it. But one of the managers there was like 12 people killed themselves in Enniskillen or in Fermanagh in September this year. Like 12 people. That's fucking insane amount of people that do that, and that shows you how bad. And that's just September.
Yeah.
12 people, like it's scary. And like rural places, like you don't think about, people could not have contact for like 10 days or ever. So
Raffling.
you know,
I know. I'm just saying because
it's pretty out there, but
Who
it's good
knows?
community.
in class, if there was a raffling station, you had to go there.
Oh, but I mean
But you had to do a wee water bag.
No, that would be the final in the sea everywhere. No, like Dave, we thought you could do a triathlon. You can swim.
Oh, that could be next year's
Yeah.
one. You water bag at the raffling from Ballycastle. That would take like.
Have you ever been on the boat, the triathlon?
Oh, aye.
You know what it's not? Calm.
It's not, is it? It's not
No.
great. Now, even
No.
on the boat, and
No.
I do pretty well on boats, but
No.
I was feeling
It
feeling
was-
bumpy.
You take one of the swans from Bangor?
Oh, the pedal swans.
Here's the thing, right?
Bangor to Rathlin?
The mental people who are Ian, the Terminator,
Would do it.
the Wayfinder, I call him, the Sherpa. He would go like, "That's a great idea," and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "No, it's not."
Well, where's Ian from?
He's from England.
Oh, is he
Yeah,
actually?
he's from London.
And is he just a pro athlete or is he a mental health guy?
He works for Action Mental Health.
Okay, so that's his
But-
full time job.
Yeah, but
HR department or
he
something.
is he's like the fundraising.
Right.
So he has to
Aren't
come
they
up,
all?
But he has to come up with these. But then there's like comms teams, there's PR teams, there's
Gotcha.
the management, there's.
Right.
So he's like, his job's to come up with these zany, crazy ideas to like
Class.
raise funds.
Can't wait to see what he does next.
Yeah, but I can now. I have already. Now this is going to sound mental for me, but I the next day I sent him an idea of what we could do for next year.
Right.
And then he looked into it and he goes, "That would be even worse than this." And I went, "All right," because I was going to do the 7-7 challenge, where you do the 7 peaks of the morns every day for a week. And then he looked at the time and goes, "It takes like 14 hours to do that in one day." I'd be like, "Yeah, we'll do that 7 times a week."
No.
And then
Yeah.
see, so we'll go back
mean,
to the drawing board.
The fact that mental Ian
Yeah.
told you not to do
Yeah.
that one would probably indicate that it's not the best one.
Yeah,
for
but
you
we'll
to
look.
do.
We'll do so. I will do another challenge for them next year.
But
at some
you said
point.
it this time. You know what I mean? Do fucking.
I did suggest the John Lennon challenge, where you just stay in bed for a week to raise awareness.
Is that what John Lennon did?
Yeah, I remember him and Yoko Ono just were in bed naked for a week.
And some guy comes and shoots you at the end.
Oh, to God. Hopefully not.
Oh well, I mean, at the end of this, at some point, see if someone had shot me on the way from Portadown to Enniskillen,
Yeah.
I'd have come back from heaven or wherever and gone, "Thank you, my suffering is over." But
I didn't know he stayed. So he stayed in bed with Yoko Ono for a week.
yeah, can you guys look that up
that
and
real?
see exactly what he did? Yeah, because I think he was.
Did they? I hope they showered in between.
No, but they never. I don't think he shard anyway. John Lennon's a bit of a minger, like.
Fuck no, that's rotten.
Yeah.
That's so
For what
nasty.
reason,
Love, 'cause they
For
all love
peace
each other.
and something.
Bed in for peace.
Yeah.
A non-violent protest against Vietnam War.
There you go.
That'll do it.
And how long?
Oh,
Did
why?
you do that for?
For a week.
There you go, easy.
That's such a fucking bitch move, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
to be like, how you gonna protest
They
the
did
war?
it in their honeymoon suite at the Hilton Hotel in
Ah,
Amsterdam.
fuck's sake. I mean, that's just, it's like something I'd come up with to
Yeah.
be like,
Smearing feces on the walls. With
Yeah. But you know what? No, what year did that happen?
That happened in 1969. They stayed in bed for 7 days, inviting the press to interview them and promote their message of peace.
So that's what, like 56 years ago or something? And we're still talking about it to this day. So that's an impactful,
Genius.
that's an impactful thing.
It's mad that Paul McCartney's still going, isn't it?
Can you do a Paul McCartney impression?
No, I can't, Dave. That wasn't bad, actually. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I didn't think I had that in the arsenal, but there we go.
In your arsehole?
No, not in yours anyway.
I think that actually sounded like a really dead-on Ringo.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe. To be fair, they're all Liverpoolian.
Ringo Starr is like a double barrel ass name, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Double-barreled ass name. See if I ever meet Ringo Starr, and go, you're the double-barreled ass guy. Nice to meet you. Ringo Starr. But do you know, for a bonus point, do you know what Ringo Starr's real name is?
Floyd Hasselbank.
No, like Jimmy's dad, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. I think it's actually Richard Starkey.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
He's still kicking too.
Yeah.
He still looks young enough, but he keeps dying the wee beard now.
No, he dyes the hair and the
just
beard.
released an awful song.
Oh, I think you're right, actually.
Film music video in the desert.
Barry Keoghan's playing him in a biopic.
Yeah.
With
Ringo. And is it just about Ringo Starr? Or is it about the Beatles?
It's about the Beatles. They're doing 4 movies for the Beatles, and each Beatle gets their own movie, so they'll release them like year
Like
after
the
year.
Avengers.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Like
You'd be absolutely love it if you're John Lennon. Much less time to shoot.
I'd say so. Yeah. You're like, this will be a nice easy one.
This is just in bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that scene will be good. But the thing, like, what happens though if the first one, not many people go see it?
Well, I heard they're releasing them all at the same time.
Oh, well, that's worse.
That's a really strange.
Imagine going to the Beatles movie marathon.
Oh, Beatlemania. I'd go do that.
I'd have to do an mental health fucking charity thing to do that. Like, I'd need sponsorship to do that shit.
I'm
Like,
gonna watch all the Beatles movies in one go.
no, Barry Keoghan's big waltz out.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have to shrink it because I don't know what Beatle he's playing Ringo, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know it's.
Tell you what though, like he definitely was suggested getting that out. Like
Big
they
Barry
didn't
Keoghan.
need it. They were like,
Actors
just
love
wear
getting the
pants.
walt out, don't they? Anthony Boyle, he got the walt out on,
Did he on-
House of Guinness.
Oh, I go ahead.
Who would play Yoko?
Anthony Boyle's walt.
I know Bobby Lee. Like
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. No, I don't know. I'm sure they'll find someone to play.
have you ever seen Yoko Ono singing
Yes.
Firework?
I've seen her singing with what's his name, Chuck Berry. You ever see that?
Oh, she's just in the background?
Have you never seen Chuck Berry and John Lennon
No.
singing together? And you
No. Can you show it to me now, and I'll show you her singing Firework real
I'll
quick?
absolutely show it to you right now. If we
Guys,
could-
I know we have a quick edit turnover time here,
Hold
but
on.
you might need to add this to the video because this is 10 out of
Chuck
10.
Berry. By the way, this guy, Chuck Berry's raging at this, as you would be. Look here. He's squealing.
Look at him. Isn't that what she does?
I think they turn their backs on after a while.
I mean, Yoko Ono Firework. YouTube do some of my dads, don't they?
I have YouTube Premium, mate.
Oh, once you get it, you never go back.
You never go back.
So here she is. It's like an artistic performance. Yoko Ono here.
How recent was this?
It's quite recent. Like you can see her.
Oh no.
Look at her.
Do you know what's bad? See if that video was made today, I think it was Sora 2 AI.
Yeah.
I'd be expecting Hawking to come up and put her through a table after.
You know what though? She's inspo, like, isn't she?
I mean, talk about living your life the way you want to live it. Like, imagine being able to have the brazenness to go up in front of people and
You know what the irony
like
is?
that?
She looks exactly like my wee Aunt Mary. Like she'd say she used to look. Oh,
your
rest her
Asian
soul.
Aunt Mary.
My Aunt Mary had, like, I don't know where my granny went in the day, like, but she definitely looked Asian.
It's
And see, when Matilda was born, she looked full Asian. She had a full head of jet black hair,
right.
and she was not Caucasian when she was born.
Okay.
So
Took her a while to develop the.
yeah,
cock.
I'll show you a photo of her after. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I knew
Oh,
as soon as
dear.
that sentence left my mouth, it was not going to be good news.
Oh dear.
I apologize for my profanity. Anyway, let's
That's
crack.
okay. Yeah, I'm good. Like I'm good, man. I'm adapting back to normal life
Great.
again. I feel like
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
nice to get the normality again. So basically, pain and suffering and extreme exhaustion aside, I did technically have 3 days off work, so
That's nice.
you know it was
That's
nice.
good.
No, I did try to upload the podcast when I was away, but I had problems with that. And
Shambles.
then shitty hotel Wi-Fi. Hey,
Oh, yeah, that
Seago Hotel, do better.
Seago, I think I'm gigging there this Christmas. No, it's not there somewhere else.
No.
But I
I'll
have
tell you
to-
who is though: Mickey Bartlett, Ian Thompson, Peter Giffen, and someone else.
Maybe I was asked to do that one, but
I
couldn't.
think. Yeah.
Because
Because I remember the spelling of Thompson was even more fucked
Atrocious.
up than usual. Because Ian Thompson is Thompson, not Thompson. There's no P in it.
Gotcha.
I get why it'd be annoying because people spell Elliott with one T. It makes me want to punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
But they spelled his. I think they spelled it like Topmason or something. It was even just completely fucked up. But you know what? And no disrespect to that lineup, but I wouldn't go to see it. So
Jesus, Dave.
just saying. Like I've seen enough of the Seagull. I'm not in a rush to get back there.
Well, I mean,
And,
yeah,
and
okay.
If I ever see there again, it's too soon for me right now.
Yes.
You know, I do feel like I need to look because I did take a photo of it to send to Ian and be like, "Here, I spelt your name wrong. Yes, I'm in a world of pain and my mind's elsewhere, but here, let's be sly to you for a minute."
Yeah.
Was it see? Yeah, day. That was the bike I was riding as well, so you can see.
And did they give you that?
Seat. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fuck's sake. But did they supply the bike for you to ride, or was it your own bike?
They supplied it for me to ride, and ride it I did, my friend.
And did any maintenance have to get on it? Like, did you have to pump the tires up?
Oh, even worse, Johnny Bow and Darren Matthews. I'm definitely not going to that. Yeah, so that was the lineup. But no, they now what is funny about the bike? They gave it to me to do a bit of training on beforehand, and the first
Yeah.
time I took it out, it was awful. So I
Yes.
couldn't. I was so nervous because I'd never been on the road for years.
Did it have stunt nuts?
No,
That would have been class.
to like do moves and all.
Well, no, just like so you can stand on the back of it and all. And give
Oh,
your
aye,
wee
that would have
roller
been
rest.
class.
Yeah, I thought
But-
the stunt nuts were like good. And you give your mate a Bexy. I could,
Oh.
I could have done it with you.
But
High class would be if I did a Bexy on stunt nuts for charity for 300 minutes while you did.
I still have to pedal. I'd hate that. But no, on the second day I went out practicing on, I got a bit of confidence. I was going along a coastal path in Bangor, and I was like on the road, and then a car was coming. I was like, I'm going to jump onto the curb here. I couldn't get off the ground, so I just burst the front tire. Day 2 on the bike,
That
like.
sounds about right. Have you ever did a tandem bike?
No, but I would do that if I was doing this again.
Me and you do a tandem 300s?
No, I'm not doing any more 300s.
I
Gross.
would actually would take the beer bike.
I did
Oh,
think
the
about
beer
that. That'd be
bike,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be much more fun. Like,
Tandem bikes are fun. I've done them
Mm-hmm.
before. They're awkward, but once you
Yeah.
get used to it, and then you have to put a lot of trust in the person in front because they're steering. If you're in the back, you're not steering. You're just like pedaling.
Pedaling.
It's weird, like. But
well, you know what? I'm open. Like, that's the one thing I do want to say, just to knock this bike chat in the head and get talking about some other shit.
yeah, real life.
The I now have much more respect for cyclists as well.
Okay.
Beforehand, I hated them.
Okay.
I thought they just fucked up my Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Big group of them going for their coffees and all. Why are you wearing full spandex, you losers?
They do
now,
love it.
That being said, I do stand by that. There's no need for full spandex. Like, I wore the spandex with the padding in them underneath. Then I wore my normal shorts.
Right.
And then I wore a spandex top, but I had a long sleeve top over it because it's fucking freezing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did have to wear the wee gloves and stuff in the mountains because it was chilly.
Yes.
But see these guys in the full suits. If you're going 5 miles to get a latte, you don't need to be in full spandex, like, you know. And
What'd you call them?
Well,
All right. Okay. Yeah.
you don't need it. But that being said, like, you know where you can join a golf club as a non-playing member,
Yes.
and you can just go to drink.
Yes.
I would like to join a cycle club as a non-cycling member.
Great.
And I'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
put on the lycra and drink.
Yeah,
Co-
yeah, yeah.
And you know what? They'll go for the wee cycles, and I'll just meet them in the gear at a coffee shop.
Aye.
And I'll be like, "Where's your bike?" "Oh, it's a car, mate. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
We're all good."
We're fine.
Yeah, but speaking about that, I did that one week last week, and Catherine was scundered. We were going out somewhere, and I just put my helmet on, and I was like, I just need to be used to having it on at all times, like, so I just need to wear it. And she's like, "Take it off, please, take it off." I'm like, nah. I need
Where
to
did
get
you wear
used
the
to it."
helmet to?
Just I was driving her somewhere off there. to go to her mate's house for a drink, and then she was like, "Please."
You wore a helmet driving.
Yeah, and I do just want to point on this. Did anyone see any photos or videos of me in the helmet? I looked like there was something wrong with me.
Well,
Like it didn't fit right. It was slightly at an angle. I looked
I
awful.
think anytime you put a helmet on, it's always a wee bit
Like there's
special.
a photo. Like, did you see the photo of me and John Finucane? He put up. Did you see this
Who's John Finucane?
from Sinn Féin?
Oh,
Yeah.
Why did I was thinking John Fishnu from
No,
Gladiators?
But look at that. Look at my stupid big crooked face. Look at that. He stops me in the city centre. In fairness, it was good that actually he was interested and enthused by it and made the effort to come and speak to us. But there's me with a crooked helmet, nearly busted in the city centre, you know.
And Michelle O'Neill liked that.
Michelle
photo.
O'Neill liked it and gave us a clap. So
Is
hopefully First Minister Michelle O'Neill will be aware of this and maybe push for some funding for the mental health organisations across Northern Ireland, because it's in dire straits. Do something, guys.
Michelle knows who you are now.
Yeah,
I
we
think your cycle worked because there's a lot of things that happened while you were cycling just
Okay.
around the world.
okay.
Right, some kind of just topical things. So we got a Gaza ceasefire. Dave, thank you.
Do you know what? Here, I'll say this. Before the bike ride, there was no ceasefire.
No.
After the bike ride, there's a
Ceasefire.
ceasefire.
Yeah, so
I think the math.
Tanked the stock market though.
you did.
I tanked the stock market.
Yeah.
Oh no! Let me
Oh,
check
no.
my stock. See if you fucking
Oh no,
did
see
me
if
dirty,
I've done
Dave.
my own
Did you
stocks.
actually see what happened though?
I'm looking now.
What?
Trump announced tariffs on China,
Oh
and
no.
then everything tanked, and
Oh, they
then
have tanked.
2 days later, he's like, "Nah, jokes. President Xi was just having a bad day. We're all good." And then it started going back up again.
Aye, the stocks have tanked a little,
Here, listen, my stocks are up, so fuck all of yous.
but I'm
winning.
still up. I'm still up 60 quid.
That's
So,
okay.
Great. We're near retirement.
And also, there's Ian Watkins died.
That's true.
So-
Your Ian Watkins was alive before the bike ride. Now he died. You did a lot of good in the world.
Listen.
That's
Now,
great.
Brit ID.
Ah, nice. See, you fuck that.
Yeah.
Force.
No, I just think we're all just going too far. aren't we?
What's the point on Brit ID? See, here's the thing about it. What's it solving? You know what I mean?
They're saying it's stopping the boats.
What, like cruise ships?
You know what stop the boats? Give them all bikes when they get off. Be like, here you are, lads.
Yeah.
And tell them their hotels are 300 miles away. They'll be like, nah, just go back, thanks. You know.
So yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay, something else.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Clarkson is now going to run as an MP
The guy from Top Gear?
Yeah. That will be fun.
in Doncaster.
Huh.
Why does he want to be an MP?
He wants us all to recycle.
You know what he probably wants to get more dough for his farm. That's all he cares about now. But I don't know. But it's been Diane Keaton died. That was sad. I know you used to fancy her, didn't you?
I mean, it's well, I was gonna say I still do, but
Yeah, no.
kind of I'll be a bit.
You
weird,
do
like-
like traditional older women, though. That's a thing.
I think it's. Do you know what? I call it legacy muckle.
Do you? Right. Okay. It does.
Just like it has prestige to it. It has history. There's a thumbprint of time that exists on there. There's like almost like an imprint of Braille of you can read that stuff has happened in that sort of in that.
Oh, you're very literal here, aren't you? I thought you were a bit more.
No, what I'm saying, like here's the thing, when you're getting balls deep into someone, the likes of a Diane Keaton, rest in peace, or Cher, you're not just you're going into the 60s into the 70s. There, you're going through a time machine. You're going through a time warp. You
So
know
you're
what I mean?
talking about a hot
Your
dude time
dick-
machine?
Your dick is crossing the sands of ancient
I
civilization.
hate that this is a comedy film in the making.
No.
The dude time machine, like.
Oh, it's an AI image as soon as we get finished the podcast. I know that much.
You and Cher.
Because here's what here's what you have to remember. See some of these legacy muckles, right? They're not just no. Here's the thing. Some of these have been tanked by Elvis. So your cock's going where Elvis's cocks went. How class is that?
But you could just eat a Burger King and you're doing the same thing as Elvis did.
No, Elvis didn't fuck a burger, mate. Not to my knowledge.
Well, the burger
he fucked
fucked him.
himself with a burger. But But here's, like, just think, right? There's a wee 70, 80-year-old granny out there. Someone's wee fucking granny Dolores or something. And when she was like 21, she was at an Elvis show and fucking give Elvis a wee handy J.
Sure, last week we had a slilemma of someone whose granny bucked Netanyahu.
Apparently, yeah, there's been people commenting that they're all
My
like,
granny bucked Netanyahu. That's so good.
But somebody like was like factually that all checks out. Yeah. So
Wow.
apparently someone, I think the gist was Netanyahu. Apparently there was someone was slabbering about him, and this other woman was like, "Oh, I knew him. He was all right back in the day." And then so allegedly this girl's granny bucked Netanyahu.
Israel?
Yes, it is. It is.
Come on now.
So So what about your woman, Michael Jackson's ex-wife?
Lisa,
No.
his ex-wife.
Debbie Rowe.
Debbie Rowe.
You should try to date Debbie Rowe. There's your documentary, BBC NI.
Nah, 'cause she's stinking.
You call it Legacy Muckle Episode 1.
Legacy Muckle episode 1. Imagine me pitching that to the BBC, to Eddie Doyle.
Shamon, spelled CHAMOAN.
Guys, hear me out here.
Yeah.
I crossed the world. A quantum leap, trying to get home, one legacy muckle at a time. Like, is this a documentary or drama? Like both.
What you call your man? Kevin Bacon, 2 degrees of separation. Yeah, you do that, but just to try to go across with all your favourite celebrities, you have to try and become like Shag Brothers with them. First up, Debbie Rowe.
Yeah, Swayze's ex-wife, she's still knocking about. She'd get it, like.
John Travolta. Is there anyone?
All
him?
his wives are dead, I believe.
Oh, Yoko Ono.
Oh no. I have to lie in bed with her for a week. Try break the record.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Could you imagine?
that was 10 out of 10.
I told you.
I was Aaron Butler in Legacy Muckle.
Soundtrack by the Beatles.
Yeah.
Stunt cockpit. Harry Hogan.
Just you, all this like an acid trip, strawberry fields forever. Well, I mean, there's the show. That's what people want to see.
Oh, you fuck sound, mate.
What do we like with time here? Oh, you've
Still got some time, haven't
we'll get you a quick Sly Llama here. Oh, it's only a short one this week.
All right.
Someone said, I was in my back garden doing a bit of gardening, and a stone came out of my lawnmower and hit the next door neighbour's greenhouse and broke it.
Right.
I didn't know what to do, so when my wife came home, I blamed my son kicking his football. Is that sly or is that good thinking? And that's from Jerry, actually. So shout out to Jerry. It's an actual name.
Fuck,
Jerry Labs?
I know.
Jerry Labs, yeah.
Or Jerry Adams.
I couldn't see Jerry Labs cutting his garden. Like I mean, Jerry. This could be harsh in me saying, but I couldn't picture Jerry Labs doing some lawn mowing. I mean, in the garden, I could see him doing different sort of manscaping for sure. I could see him being all over that. But
No, I could see him doing it, but he's doing it in like a fucking sweet outfit.
Yeah.
Like he's doing it in like red sequin hot pants. You know
I
what I
could
mean?
see him doing it on a ride on lawnmower, but being on it backwards, reversing it in. Yeah, no, that'd be something I would pay money to see. Jerry Labs like cutting. They get him as a groundskeeper, or for like the national football
The
stadium.
literal groundskeeper,
Just
Willie.
Oh, Jerry Labs is some pup. Like I love him.
He's a
great.
good lad. I like him too.
And we need to get him on this. I'm going to ask him to come on this podcast the next couple of weeks and see.
should.
You guys can AI an image of him
riding the
reverse
I'm
lawnmower.
funny feeling he'll just do it.
Yeah.
I don't think you need the AI. I'm pretty sure he'd be alright with it.
What would you do if you broke your neighbour's greenhouse? Would you just?
Well, here's the thing. You have to go through. I would say this. Like,
I'm just thinking, who are your neighbours on each side? Like,
well, the way you wouldn't be able to do it to my neighbours because the way the gardens are.
because my neighbours are both single, older women.
Okay.
So I wouldn't trust you to go around there with a legacy muggle and you.
No,
you
no,
be
no,
like, like, your greenhouse is smashed. Now let's add your back doors to that list, if you know what I mean.
I would say it all would depend on how likely you are to get caught. See if no one else is around and it's like 1 o'clock in the day and everyone's at work and all, and you just happen to do it. If I'm being honest, I just be like, what happened?
Yeah.
I do one of those. Now that probably makes me sound like a bad person here, and that's okay. I've accepted that I'm the legacy muckle guy, and that's what I do. But I would say if you're going about it honestly, you just have to own up to it and go, listen.
Foreigners.
You're in Ballymena, yes, that's what you do. But I would just go, but here's the thing, there's no shame in it because you didn't do it intentionally. Your intentions were never to break their greenhouse.
But then what he's done is blamed his kid, which is sly.
Well,
I
yes,
definitely think
that's where you went wrong.
That's pussy.
Don't do that. Like, yeah. Just go into the neighbour and go, here, listen, this is a mad-free accident. Absolutely. Lawnmower, stone. I'll offer to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's all you do. But he hasn't. He's blamed it on the son. So now what you have to do is you have to go, my son did it, but I'll pay for it. That would be the nice thing to do, because at least then, I mean, to be fair, I don't know what age the son is. I mean, 6 or 7, let's say.
I would love it if he's like 21.
Yeah. My 28-year-old son kicked the ball at your greenhouse.
Speaking, I'm just doing this face.
I was going to say, why are you doing your Asian face?
Have you ever seen that guy on Instagram? Can't remember what he's called, but he does like his body thing, and it's my favourite thing.
Well, loads of people
like,
do thirst trappers.
But no, it's not like that. It's him being like
Jerry laughs again.
like the body. He's like I'm the body, and where the work body comes in. You know.
Oh no! Oh my god, that
It's
makes
so
me,
funny.
Makes me feel gross.
It's right up your street. But look at your body language. You've gone all. You're all good for legacy, Muckle, but not bad. You can't cope with the body.
Does it look like you were on gear for a bit there? You were doing your wee tongue out face. No, I don't like that. See when people do the tongue out gear face, that freaks me out. Like,
what's the gear face?
It's where they can't keep the tongue in their mouth.
On gear, like
their tongue just keeps leaving their mouth.
It's a different kind of thing, different kind of gear I'm on.
What gear is that? Energy gels?
Butthole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Energy gels? No, I don't want to be near a butthole and energy. And I can't even say it.
Yeah.
Body.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
Many
Netanyahu. We're going to go on to Patreon for a quick 5 minutes here before where are you fucking off to?
Moira to play my paddle game. That's where I've been playing flat out. The boys in Moira love me, by the way. Love to see me coming. Pretty sure I put the guys' sons and daughters through college with the amount of times I've been up there playing, Dave, for that. I'm going to Tenerife next week, and they'll probably think that I've died.
Are you going to paddle in Tenerife next week?
Yes. Yeah, I've located many clubs that I'll be paddling.
Right, okay. Well, first of all, we've something to talk about in the Patreon podcast, but before we go, do you have anything to push? You've got your show, Haha Land.
Butler, Haha Land. Tickets are about halfway sold now, so get them before they're all gone. Leading up to Christmas, lovely Christmas gift, and that's about it. The Soundmate will be coming out in December time, so I'll plug that more towards the time.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be back on before then.
Oh, I have a funny feeling.
Yeah, I would say so. Would you go as far as say is this your home podcast? Because someone doesn't have his own.
Sure.
Would this be the one you're on the most?
Sure.
No, don't say like that. If I die, I would like to think you would step in and do it.
I'll definitely do. Remember when Charlie Kirk died and they did like the tribute episode?
Yeah.
I'll 100% do that, and I'll leave that wee seat blank and all. That'd be class.
But see the Charlie Kirk thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why his wife did the entrance she did.
I mean, why his wife did a
fireworks.
lot of. Here's the thing: people grieve in different ways, so I can't. I don't want to be too much of a dick about it. I will say, just a little bit weird.
Yeah.
A little bit weird, the whole, like, looking up to the sky, being like, I forgive him, and all this sort of
Like,
stuff.
she's blind. I forgive him for I did not see him.
But it was, she did a lot of performative stuff, and here, if that's how you grieve, fair enough, but it was just a wee bit off.
Someone did a side-by-side to a WWE entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Sparklers
Like
going
Goldberg,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of that. The irony in that, yeah. Anyway, that was this week's episode of the Sly Guy podcast. Again, the link to the donations for my Break the Cycle challenge is still active. If I hit 10 grand, I'll do it again.
Oh, God. No.
Psych!
No. We can't go through that again.
But, thank you everyone who sent any messages, any donations. I really appreciate it. I'm just delighted to be alive. So we're going over to Patreon to talk about something else now. Bye.
I'm the sly guy.